What's going on, everybody? Welcome. And today, I want to talk about intelligence and different types of intelligence and how to identify it. And one of my ways of identifying intelligence is being smart enough to know what you don't know. What that means is we all know that there are just people who have expertise in things. Everybody doesn't know everything. But if you get a group of people who are good at one thing and put them together, then you have a great team. Specialists of that sort. And when you know what you don't know, and you are smart enough and willing to go to people who know these things and learn from them, that's a form of intelligence. See, it's one thing, you say, okay, well, I don't know something and I don't even want to try to understand it or learn it. That's not good. But when you know that you don't know something and you're willing to learn, that's a form of intelligence. Being smart enough to know what you don't know and either going to people or having those people come to you to help you in what you don't know by lending their expertise is one of the smartest things you can do. That's why, they always say, that's how people become wealthy. No one individual becomes wealthy and powerful by themselves. No one. You're always going to need to lean on someone who knows something that you don't know. You can be president of the United States, that's fine, but you may need somebody who is good, whose expertise is community organization. You may need someone who's an expert at fundraising. You may need someone who doesn't mind being behind the scenes and don't want to just take care of business. And when you have a cabinet, when the person becomes president, they have a cabinet. And the cabinet is composed of individuals who are expertise at a particular subject. And you have a group of people who do that, and they come together and they help the president to form intelligent decisions that will benefit the country. That's what the cabinet does. Even in the family, if you have a family member who is an expert in technology, if you have a particular plan that you want to implement, you say, okay, do I know anyone who's an expert at this particular subject? Like you want to build a website. I don't know how to build a website, but do I know someone who's an expert at building a website? You find that person, you say, hey, look, I have this idea, but in order for me to develop this idea, I need X, Y, and Z. You are an expert at this particular subject that I need. Would you help me? They say, okay, that person's on your team. Then you say, okay, I need somebody who can deal with public relations. You know somebody who's an expert at that. You say, okay, I have my technical person, I need somebody who does public relations. You find that person. You say, okay, you're an expert at it. Even if you could do these things, it's always good to have someone who knows it better than you. And then you have someone, okay, then you have someone to understand the business part of whatever you're trying to do. You say, okay, you are good at this. This is your thing. When it comes to business, you are an expert at this. So, how about you and I team up with my technical expert and my public relations expert, and me being me, I'm an artist, so me being an artist, I have my expertise. So if everybody comes with their expertise, and when we come together for a mutual goal, we can win. You see, like I said, intelligence is knowing what you don't know and being willing and able to work with people who are experts in those particular fields and come together for a common goal. We all can benefit. We all can win. You win with your expertise. We put our expertise together, and like I said, we form Voltron. That's what it is. Voltron. The analogy of form of Voltron is when you have different pieces that are good on their own. Because Voltron it shows 5 individual people who were good on their own, who were experts in their own field. However, when they came together, they formed an even more powerful entity, Voltron. That's why you always hear that analogy in rap. Form Voltron. Everybody has an expertise. Put your expertise together for a common goal. Form a bigger group, and we become powerful. See? But it comes from knowing. It comes from knowing what you know and what you don't know. I'm an expert in this, not in this. This person is an expert in this, not in this. But together we can work together. They know what I don't know, I know what they don't know. And also what happens is, if you are around someone who's expert at something long enough, what they know will begin to rub off on you. And you can learn what they know, and they can learn what you know. And you still can be more powerful. But it works if you understand what you don't know. Some of the most intelligent people weren't the ones who had the highest IQ. High IQ don't make you successful. Finishing with the higher GPA won't make you successful. The quickest way I've learned to be successful is working together. An old African proverb. They say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's basically what it means when you say, intelligence is knowing what you don't know. I can go somewhere. I can go fast on my own. But if I want to be successful and go far, it's best that I go together as a community, as a group. The quickest way to become wealthy is community. It's discipline. You have discipline. You have a plan. Well, first you have a plan. You have discipline, and you have a group or community that shares the vision. So once you have a plan in mind, whatever that plan is, you have that plan in mind, and you say, okay, in order for me to achieve this plan, I need certain pieces. I need certain parts. I need certain people who can do X, Y, and Z. Like, you can buy a car, but if the car ain't got no engine, you ain't gonna drive. The car can have an engine, but if it ain't got no wheels, it can't drive. The car can have gas, the car can have wheels and an engine. If it ain't got no gas, can't drive. See how that work? Or the car can have gas, it can have wheels, it can have an engine. But if it ain't got no steering wheel, you ain't gonna go nowhere. See that? So the parts make up a better whole. The parts make up the whole. And the better the parts, the better the whole. And that comes from knowing, being intelligent enough to say, this is what I know and this is what I don't know. Let me go find people who know this and we can work together. And it doesn't make you less of a person if you admit you don't know. Like, fine, I don't know this, or I'm not an expert at this. But you know what? I know who is an expert at this. So let me go to that expert and find him or her and say, hey, you have a particular set of skills that I would like to work with. I have a particular set of skills that I think will be beneficial to you also. How about we come together, work together, and achieve both of our goals quicker? Like, and you're like, what? Yeah, I have my goals, you have your goals. Our goals seem to line up. They seem to match pretty well. So how about we put our expertise together and we can achieve both of our goals? See? But it comes from knowing what you don't know. It comes from knowing, it comes from knowing what you don't know. I know this, I don't know this. I have a goal in mind, but in order for me to achieve it, I need X, Y, and Z. This person knows how to do it. Let's work together. See, it's really that simple. And the reason why it doesn't work all the time is because there's too much ego. People have too much ego to acknowledge that they don't know something. And you realize that, let's go on. You realize that ego has killed more relationships than anything in the world. Ego will shut down a marriage all the way to a kingdom or empire. Ego is the main reason why businesses fail. Ego will do you in faster. Ego will do it because ego won't allow you to acknowledge that you don't know something, that you are weak in a particular field. Ego won't allow you to acknowledge that I need help and I need to go find a person who knows it better than me. That's what ego will do. Ego will make you fail in school. If you're not doing well in school, ego will make you say, I don't need a tutor. Ego will do that to you. So cut the ego out and recognize and be intelligent enough to know what you don't know. So thank you all for listening. Catch you later. Peace.